Brigada Pagbasa, Kabataan Learning Time, Malandag Extension Project, Math Turo at ang Small Kids Big Impact. Ito ay ang mga programang inilunsad ng BSED Extension Services upang magbigay pag-asa sa mga mag-aaral sa modernong panahon. Ngunit, ano pa ba ang mas malalim na kahulugan ng mga programang ito?
Pag-usapan natin ang unang extension program ng BSED Department, ang Brigada Pagbasa.
The target of this program is to promote literacy to the learners who need academic support.
Pero, ano nga ba ang Brigada Pagbasa?
So, Brigada Pagbasa, as a form of Brigada Eskwela, is an upper school reading program in response to hamon bawat bata bumabasa or DepEd 3B's initiative issued under DM 173 series of 2019. So OBE implementers are encouraged to conduct this partnership initiative for reading. So FNHS at the Fatima National High School accepted the challenge to help intensified to develop this reading for these learners or our learners, no? And then through this initiative, our school slowly lessened the number of our learners under non-readers and frustration levels. This was not easy, but with the help of our partners from Manila State University, it is really a big help for our learners in our school to develop their reading skills.
Brigada Pagbasa is a nationwide reading advocacy under Brigada Eskwela aimed at addressing literacy gaps among struggling learners. It mobilizes volunteers from various sectors to conduct remedial reading sessions, tutorials, and literacy support activities. This multi-sectoral effort aligns with the DepEd's goal of fostering proficient readers for academic success and lifelong learning. BSED volunteers play a vital role by leading reading sessions, creating engaging materials, assessing progress, and promoting community involvement. Their dedication bridges the gap between struggling readers and quality education, providing essential support and motivation.
The statistics on Brigada Pagbasa are the following. In 2023, 4 major courses, BSED English first year and third year, Filipino, Mathematics, and Biology, contributed 210 mentors, handling 210 tutees, assisting 186 frustration level readers, and 24 non-readers. By 2024, participation narrowed to first year and third year BSED English and first year Filipino, with 132 mentors supporting 119 frustration level readers and 13 non-readers. In 2025, 133 mentors took on 133 tutees, assisting 124 frustration level readers and 9 non-readers. The decline in volunteers was due to the introduction of new programs for BSED Mathematics and Science, focusing on numeracy and science literacy. Despite fluctuations, the initiative continued to address literacy challenges effectively.
Ngayong araw naman, ika-21 ng Pebrero taong 2025, naganap ang MOA signing ng Brigada Pagbasa para sa ika-3 taon nitong implementasyon.
Kasama sa MOA signing ang mga guro at school administrators mula sa Fatima National High School at College of Education MSU Jansan, tulad ng Reading Coordinator, Assistant Principals, College Dean, BSED Chairperson at ng Academic Head ng paaralan. Layunin ng MOA signing na ipagpatuloy sa ika-3 taon ang Brigada Pagbasa kasama ang Fatima National High School upang matulungan ang mga high school students na non-readers at may frustration levels. Ito rin ay makakatulong na mabigyan ng real-life training ang ating pre-service teachers na sakop ng extension services. Sinusubok ng programang ito ang kakayahan ng mga pre-service teachers na gumawa ng appropriate instruction upang tulungan ang mga mag-aaral na bumasa.
There are 2 Brigada Pagbasa volunteers that we had interviewed about their expectations and experiences. This includes a third-year BSED English and a first-year BSED Filipino student.
Noong una ay isa sa mga naging motibasyon kaya naging volunteer ako dito kay sa mga nakikita nating issue ngayon sa kasalukuyan, lalo na sa lumalagapak na resulta ng PISA result ay isa yun sa mga naging mga hakbang upang paigtingin pa yung nag-aalad na damdamin ng maging isang guro sa hinaharap. So parang isa yun sa mga nagtulak sa akin na kumbaga bilang isang guro sa hinaharap, ito yung kumbaga isang calling o calling na hinihingi ngayon ng mga kabataan na kumbaga napapag-iwanan na sa gitna ng sa gitna rin ng krisis sa edukasyon ngayon.
So what motivates me to volunteer in Brigada Pagbasa is that I have this heart that I want to share with other students, and that is learning. I want them to realize how fun is learning. And also, what influenced me is that seeing those kids or child is that they want to persevere. They lack materials, they lack support. That's why it's kind of affected me as someone who also wants to learn more.
A mentee of the said program shared her insights about how the program developed and helped her.
Gusto ko na-enjoy kay ginatsikahan kung niya abot alang kuan para malingaw ko. Karang na siya ginapabuhat sa mga, siya ginatag nga papel o niya ipa-answer sa amin. Karang na ako'y dili masabtan o niya ginatudlo niya sa ako para masabtan ako. Nalipay kay nakaya-kaya na ang story nga ginapabasa. Na siya ginahatag nga karing paper para praktisa na mo. Makaya na po pag-abot sa iya, ipabasa niya sa mo pag kaugmaan. Sa akong mga friend nga dili kay ninyo kaya mo basa, naadire sa Brigada Pag-asa, tunduan mo ninyo.
Nagbahagi rin ng pahayag ang reading coordinator ng Fatima National High School tungkol sa positibong epekto ng programang Brigada Pagbasa.
So, Brigada Pagbasa is one of the reading interventions of Fatima National High School, and it really helped the school in improving the reading skills of our learners. So, the reading skills of the learners is one of our concerns in this school. Kaya naman, through the Brigada Pagbasa, we'll be able to help the learners in such a way na ma-focus yung kanilang reading skills na ma-improve para din sa kanilang reading performance.
May pananaliksik na ginawa ang isang faculty member ng BSA Department tungkol sa Brigada Pagbasa. Ating alamin kung ano ang magiging papel nito sa pagpapalawak ng Brigada Pagbasa.
So actually, I've been teaching LA 160 for 4 semesters now. And for the past semester, I've been receiving feedbacks from my students, from having Brigada Pagbasa. Yung kanila daw mga students, hindi daw talaga siya marunong, hindi talaga marunong magbasa. Even worse was, narinig ko from my student is a grade 8 student, which is, ano ba siya? Ilang taon na ba ang grade 8 student? 14 years old? At the age of 14 years old, hindi pa rin daw siya marunong magbasa. To the point na hindi siya marunong magbasa ng alphabet. So I was like, Paano yung nangyari? Paano siya umabot ng second year high school or grade 8? Okay, na hindi siya marunong, hindi niya ma-identify yung letters in the alphabet. So, yeah, I was motivated by the need to improve the literacy rates in our community. So that's the reason why I conducted my research.
Ellen Jane Camus, a faculty of Bachelor of Secondary Education, also shares her perspective and ways forward for this program.
It started 2021 to 2022. So that is still kanang pandemic era. So hindi pa kami totally, or everyone, hindi pa totally nag-face-to-face. So since NSTP, meron siyang parts of curriculum sa second sem na kailangan tayong parang give back sa community. So parang ironic siya kasi hindi kami nakakapunta sa community because of restrictions, right, during pandemic. So ang first thing namin na ginawa, nag-donate kami ng books sa Fatima National High School. So meron akong hinahawak at that time na 4 blocks and every student nag-donate ng books sa kanilang library because meron silang problem when it comes to, actually hindi lang naman sila, maraming school ang mayroong problem sa literacy and numeracy. So nag-donate kami ng books sa English, sa Filipino, math, and science books. And then, during that, syempre hindi naman maiiwasan magkaroon ng mga conversation sa mga teacher. And then, nag-tap sila sa amin na meron na silang program. Nung bumalik na yung mga bata sa klase na, upon assessment, marami pala mga bata ang hindi marunong magbasa. Even mag-identify ng mga letters, nahihirapan sila. And nasa higher grade na sila, grade 9, grade 8, grade 7. So, nag-tap sila na yun ang malaking hamon nila pagbalik ng mga bata galing pandemic, galing sa parang modular learning. So, that's why we sa BSED department, partner na natin ang Fatima for the longest time, ever since the world began siguro. So, we created this program, Brigada Pagbasa, to help them address that problem. And by God's grace, nasa 3rd year na po tayo ng implementation.
Pag-usapan natin ang ikalawang extension program ng BSED Department, ang Kabataan Learning Time Project Cytorial. The target of this program is to promote science literacy to the grade 10 students. Pero ano nga ba ang mas malalim na kahulugan ng Kabataan Learning Time Project Cytorial?
Kabataan Learning Time Project Cytorial is a sub-extension program under the Kabataan Learning Time or KBL in a collaborative effort to advance science education. It aims to empower selected grade 10 students by enhancing their knowledge in science and technology while improving their overall science literacy. Spearheaded by Ma'am Almira M. Salas, MST, the BSED Extension Program Coordinator, the program highlights the vital role of the chosen second-year BSED major in biology mentors. Ma'am Salas emphasizes that these pioneering tutors will set the groundwork for the program's success and future impact.
On November 4, 2024, the Project KBL Cytorial's Memorandum of Agreement was successfully held at Fatima National High School. Headed by Mati B. Napoles, Fatima National High School Principal, the MOA signing was attended and sealed together with Dr. Keno J. Balugbog, Director of the MSU Jensen Extension Services Division, Dr. Salome Sistina France, the Chairperson for the MSU GSC Bachelor of Secondary Education, and the faculty of both institutions. 3 months after the MOA signing, both institutions conducted an orientation last February 21, 2025 for the Project Cytorial. During the orientation, Ma'am Jocelyn Durante, Assistant to the Principal of FNHS, underscores the importance of equipping students with essential knowledge and skills for their academic growth. Additionally, Ma'am Marilo E. Amora, Assistant to the Principal 2 for the Academics, challenged the mentors to raise the mean percentage score in science and expressed her vision to expand KBL to include students from grades 7, 8, and 9 in the coming years. There is one volunteer from BSED Biology 2nd year that we had interviewed about her expectations.
As I've heard about the initiative, the Cytorial program of BSED Biology, I was excited sa umpisa pa lang kasi gusto ko talaga magturo. And at the same time, pressured kasi grade 10 student ang tuturuan ko. Ang age gap is hindi masyadong malayo, so medyo challenging siya. However, sa papalapit na tutorial session or formal tutorial session, excited ako to impart knowledge, of course, and teach them. Kasi yun naman talaga yung goal namin, not just, at the same time, not just to teach like basic knowledge or fundamentals about science, but also to make change for them and at least give hope for them kung may lapses man sila sa kanilang during school days, at least we can help uplift them and encourage them to love school and do better at school.
The Kabataan Learning Time Project, focused on enhancing all learners' literacy and numeracy skills, is now approved by DepEd Jensen and the school's division superintendent. With the MOA signing set for March 5, 2025, implementation is underway. KBL will provide personalized tutorials in English, Filipino, and mathematics to help ALS learners succeed, especially in preparing for the ALS accreditation and equivalency test. Key next steps include mentor assignments, pretest, and structured learning sessions. This initiative ensures accessible, quality education for all students, fostering lifelong learning and empowerment.
The Malandag Extension Program aims to provide a tertiary education to poor but academically deserving IPs in Sarangani Province. These offered a 5-year Bachelor of Elementary Education to all chosen scholars from economically depressed communities in Sarangani Province. One of their scholars, Josephine T. Lorenzo, have shared an inspiring story about her experience on the said project.
Magbabago sa akin na nagdakosod ko sa katigaduho. Bisa kasa mag-working ko, bisa kasa mag-work para maka-eskwil. Bisa kontinut siya nilas, pero salamat ko sa show, salamat ko sa Sarangani sa nabugan.
Ma'am Josephine acknowledged the said project for helping her to finish her studies despite of all the struggles that she have experienced.
Pag-usapan naman natin ang isa sa mga naunang BSED Extension Services, ang Malandag Extension Program. The Impact Assessment Dissemination for the Malandag Extension Program was successfully held on February 24, 2025 at the VIP Lounge Provincial Capital, Sarangani Province. Led by Dr. Salome F. Sastina, the event highlighted key findings and strategies to enhance the Special Tertiary Extension Service Program or the STESP for Indigenous Peoples. The impact assessment manuals were handed over to the Provincial Local Government Unit of Sarangani represented by Attorney Ryan J. Ramos, Attorney Divine Grace Sumaira, and Marlo M. D. Arce, along with DepEd Sarangani and MSU Jensen faculty extensionists. Stakeholders engage in discussions to refine strategies, ensure sustainability, and maximize benefits for indigenous communities. The study has been submitted to an international journal, enhancing its credibility, expanding its reach, and contributing to the academic and policy discussions. Pag-usapan naman natin ang ikatatlong extension program ng BSED Department, ang NSTP Adapted Programs katulad ng Math2Ro. Math2Ro is a community extension project designed to improve the numeracy skills of junior high school students at Kalumpang High School. Led by Rumer S. Tanyohan and Esmaida A. Alaydan, along with BSED Mathematics NSTP student volunteers, the project aims to address students' struggles with mathematics through targeted interventions. This initiative includes a math tutoring program, enrichment workshops, and teacher training to enhance students' understanding, problem-solving abilities, and confidence in mathematics. Monitoring and evaluation involve pre- and post-test, surveys, and continuous feedback from teachers and students to measure progress and ensure sustainability. Nilagdaan ng MSU Jensen at Kalumpang High School ang isang MOA para sa Project Math2Ro 2.0 noong January 13. Bilang pagpapalakas ng kanilang pangako sa pagtuturo ng numeracy sa mga high school students. Pinangunahan ito ng MSU NSTP, College of Education, BSED at Lema S Squared na may layuning magbigay ng pagtuturo at iba pang programa. Ipinahayag ni Dr. Norman M. Norberte, punong guro ng Kalumpang High School, ang buong suporta at binigyang diin ang kahalagahan ng pagtutulungan para sa pag-unlad ng mga mag-aaral. Ipinatupad ang proyekto noong February 12, 2025 upang mapabuti ang edukasyong pang-matematika. According to the data, the NSTP pre-test analysis shows that Kalumpang High School students struggle most in trigonometry with 31.69% and statistics with 32.23%, with an overall math proficiency of 33.69%. Project Math2Ro will use interactive methods, real-life applications, and targeted support to improve problem-solving and critical thinking skills. Moving forward, the NSTP adapted programs will take a significant step in expanding its impact through Project Healthica, Small Kids, Big Impact, a specialized initiative for BSED Biology launching this semester. This program broadens the BSED Extension Services mission by promoting not just traditional literacy but also scientific literacy, ensuring a well-rounded approach to education. By integrating reading, numeracy, and scientific literacy, we are shaping learners who are not only knowledgeable but also empowered to thrive in an ever-evolving world.
BSED Extension Services has these future directions, no? With regards to the sustainability of our extension projects, such as itong Brigada Pagbasa, and then itong ating KBL na mayroong 3 sub-programs na itong sectorials, no, focusing on the scientific literacy of students in Fatima National High School, and meron din tayong numerals, no, focusing naman ito sa alternative learning system ng mga learners natin, no, sa DepEd North Fatima District. Nag-focus ito sa kanilang basic mathematical ability skills na mas ma-improve pa nila. And then another thing is ito Read Up, no? Focusing naman doon sa AUS reading program, no? Kasi ito talaga yung ni-request ng ating alternative learning system dito sa natin, sa community natin. Kailangan talaga nila ng help with regards doon sa mathematics and sa reading comprehension ng ating mga students sa ALS. Meron din kaming bagong in-adapt, no, na programs or extension programs of the BSED na like the Math Turo at saka itong Small Kids Big Impact. Ang kagandahan nito is that hindi lang kami nakafocus into literacy and numeracy. However, nag-expand kami ng aming extension projects with regards to the health and wellness and well-being of our students, especially doon sa last mile schools like Dato Balunto High School, located at San Jose, General Santos City. So, yun po, sana ang hope talaga namin is to sustain this and makakuha kami ng mga funding, not only from the university, but also from the local to national and international. Actually, that is a very big dream. However, we are very positive in the future that we will make it.
Hanggang may mag-aaral na nangangailangan na paunlarin ang kanilang literacy, numeracy, at scientific literacy, patuloy na maglulunsad ang BSED Extension Services ng mga programang may layunin na mabigyan ng reinforcement ang mga bata upang magtulak ito sa kanila na ipagpatuloy ang kanilang pangarap. Sa pamamagitan ng munting programang pang-edukasyon ng ating Extension Services, nagiging bahagi tayo sa tagumpay ng bawat pangarap na nakakamit ng mga bata. Napatunayan na ng ating Extension Services ang isang malaking tagumpay na nakamit nila sa Malandag Extension Program. At ang mga hakbang na nagagawa sa mga bagong programa katulad ng Brigada Pagbasa ay ang simula ng maimpluwensyang misyon ng BSED Extension Services.